Good day, grade 7 students. Our macro skill focus for this video is vocabulary. We are going to focus on slang and colloquial expressions. In this video, we shall be discussing colloquial language, features of colloquialism, slang, and features of slang. Our learning target for this session is I can distinguish between slang and colloquial expressions in conversations. We use informal language when communicating real-life situations. This is also the type of language we commonly use when talking to people who are close to us. Colloquial expressions are collectively called colloquial language. It usually originated from a group or a community. Moreover, it is passed on to other communities in informal or ordinary conversations. Hence, they are not acceptable in a standard English language or formal writing. Compare these two examples. You are cordially invited to the freshman dance. Hey you freshmen, wanna dance to celebrate your first week in junior high? The first invitation uses formal language, while the second invitation uses informal language, particularly a colloquial expression. The expression wanna is a colloquial expression. It is short for want to. Colloquial expression occurs frequently in everyday speech, such as this example invitation. Moreover, it is used frequently in poetry, prose, and drama. Colloquialism is very distinct. The following features will help you identify colloquial expressions: fillers, contractions, use of subjective pronouns, split infinitives, and ending sentences with a preposition. Let's discuss them one by one. Fillers. Fillers are meaningless words, phrases, or sounds that show hesitation in speech. Examples are basically, well, like, actually. Here is an example sentence with fillers. Your work is basically a manifestation of who you are. In this sentence, the fillers is the word basically. Even if you remove it from the sentence, it does not affect the meaning. Another example sentence. I was like waiting for him to call me when he dropped by my house. In this sentence, the filler is the word like. It is unnecessary as it does not change the meaning of the sentence. Next feature of colloquialism is contractions. Contractions are shortened form of words with the missing words usually marked by apostrophe. Examples are can't, which is a contraction of cannot, ain't, a contraction of am not, gonna, a contraction of going to, you're, a contraction of you are, haven't, a contraction of have not, and whatcha, a contraction of what are you. Here is an example sentence with contractions. If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, in this sentence, the contraction is the word don't wanna. Don't is a contraction of do not, while wanna is a contraction of want to. Another example sentence. They tell me that I'm crazy, but I'll never let them change me. In this sentence, the contractions are the words I'm, I'll, and am. I'm is a contraction of I am, I'll is a contraction of I will, and am is a contraction of them. Another feature of colloquialism is the use of subjective pronouns. Subjective pronouns act as the subject of a sentence and it performs the action of the verb. Us, we, me are examples of subjective pronouns. Here is an example sentence with the use of subjective pronouns. Alana and me like SNR's garlic and shrimp pizza. In this sentence, The subjective pronoun is the word me. This is a colloquial expression because the correct grammar form is Alana and I like SNR's garlic and shrimp pizza. Another example sentence, me is tired and hungry. The subjective pronoun is me. The correct form of the sentence should be I am tired and hungry. Next is split infinitives. Split infinitives are words or phrases that come between to and the verb. This contains the infinitive to plus the word or words plus the verb. She used to secretly stare at him. In this sentence, the split infinitive is the phrase to secretly stare at him. The infinitive is to stare. The adverb secretly is in between to and stare. Another example, I want to really show them that I am smart. In this sentence, the split infinitive is to really show. The infinitive is to show. The adverb really is in between to and show. Last feature of colloquialism is ending sentences with a preposition. In this feature, there are times when prepositions are not supposed to end a sentence because the sentence can function without them. Examples of prepositions are of, at, with, in, by, and from. Here is an example sentence ending with a preposition. New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. In this sentence, it ends with the preposition of. Even when the preposition of is removed, the thought would still be complete. Therefore, made of is the colloquial expression in this sentence. Another example sentence, where are you at? This sentence ends with the preposition at. Even when the preposition at is removed, the thought would still be complete. Another type of informal language is slang. It is a word or an expression that is not based on standard English language. Slang is exclusive to various groups united geographically by class, by interest, by religion. Moreover, it is produced largely by social groups such as racial minority communities, armed forces, rappers, political organizations, rather than by individual speakers. Here are some examples of slang. Ike. This slang word means an exclamation of agreement and from the word alright. Another example is BBL. This means be back later. It is used if you have to leave for an extended amount of time. Big shot. This word pertains to a person with power or influence, often one who is self-important or perceived as overreaching. Hype. This word is usually used to describe a high-powered or gimmicky advertisement. This may also be used when someone gets excited over something. Since slang is a distinct type of language used and understood by a certain group, it also has different features. These are humor, originality, conciseness, and instability. Let's discuss them one by one. First feature of slang is humor.
Slang has a humorous effect.
Rhyme is usually used in American slang to get a comic effect. For example, the word bee's knees is used to describe outstanding people or things. Other example is
Hatsy-tatsy,
a slang word that means very good or pleasing.
Fancy-shamancy,
A slang term used to describe something expensive and impressive. It is a recognition of high class. Next feature of slang is conciseness. This may be attained in two ways.
Through apocopy,
or the loss of one or more sounds or letters at the end of the word. Moreover, slang also uses a substitution. It is substituting an expressive monosyllable or compound monosyllables for a longer word for a description. Here are example slang words with conciseness, specifically apocalypse, bump or vampire, fun or fantastic, fab means fabulous, and exec means executive. Now, for the substitute, we have the VIP or vice president, whiz means extremely skillful or talented, and dope for very good or reliable information. Third feature of slang is originality. Slang can originate from a play or words used in games that are taken for other fields. Sometimes, slang words are invented by few people for the pleasure of novelty and who like to be in fashion. For example, think machine. A machine is not really intended to describe a person, but this slang word means brain or intelligent.
Other examples are mastermind, meaning to direct or supervise, and live wire means a living man. The last feature of slang is instability. New slang emerges, making one old obsolete. However, some slangs have now been accepted in standard English language. The vocabulary of slang changes rapidly. What is new and exciting for one generation is old-fashioned for the next. For example, cat's pajamas. This term was commonly used in the 1920s to mean that something was exciting, new, or excellent. However, it is not trendy anymore to use cat pajamas in the 21st century. Don't have a cow. This term is used to try to calm someone down. It's popularized by the TV show The Simpsons. That concludes our video for slang and colloquial expressions. I hope that you can now identify different slang and colloquial expressions. Thanks for watching!